Hey Frugivore! So today's video we are going to look at what I eat in a day as a doctor. This is a short on YouTube by Dr. Sarah Lynn. And before I get on to Sarah, I just want to say about the new channel, I'm thinking we can combine food forest footage, like off-grid footage, with recipes. What do you think? I think that'd be pretty cool, like jungle kind of theme. I'm showing you what we're up to in the jungle, in the off-grid lifestyle that we have, but also combining recipes in there, cooking some, having some raw. Let us know in the comments below if you're keen for that, because I'm keen to make those videos and we are preparing for it, so please stay patient. All right, let's watch this video, what I eat in a day as a doctor. This should be interesting.
Here's everything I eat in a day as a doctor working from home.
Here's everything I eat in a day as a doctor working from home. I'm not sure what sort of hang on. She has naturopathic doctor. Okay, she is a naturopathic doctor. She looks very young, very, very young. And I'm not like age discriminating or anything like that, but she does have less life experience. Obviously, the younger you are, that's just a fact. But there's very wise young ones out there, I know, and you're watching me. But anyway, so when it comes to a naturopathic doctor, that's not the mainstream doctor, so it is slightly better, but they are still allopathic in nature. So they're still addressing the symptom, not the cause of ailments. And that is a real problem I have with naturopathic doctors in general. But there are some good ones out there, some vegan ones. I don't think there's a lot of fruit-based ones. I've been to them myself in the past, and I don't remember any of them like recommending a fruit-based diet. So they still are not up on optimal human nutrition. Just wanted to make that point there. So
First, I start the day with decaf coffee and peanut butter protein balls.
Okay. Well, so Doc is just having something that is totally not for humans to have first thing in the morning. That is for sure decaf coffee and protein balls. So the only reason she's having the decaf is because she's having these protein balls, and there's no real human energy, no real carbohydrates in this because it's high in protein. It's not what humans actually thrive on. She is mistaken what humans are actually meant to have first thing. And you got to think about this. The coffee, the decaf, yes, it may have less caffeine. It's been like removed, but the process of removal of that caffeine is that the coffee beans are actually soaked in a chemical solvent, generally this methylene chloride, and it leaches out the caffeine. But then there's issues with that methylene chloride, right? You ingesting that. So look it up if you want. There's still issues. It still affects your nervous system. I do not recommend decaf, okay? I recommend a big ass smoothie, right? At this point, this is pre-breakfast, she can have a big ass smoothie or just have water if it's a pre-breakfast. 10 bananas, that's what I recommend. Seriously, get them in. Then later on, you're not going to be binging on other stuff and you're going to get a lot of great nutrition first thing. Okay.
Then for breakfast, I had oatmeal.
Oh, so this is the actual breakfast. Oatmeal, stewed berries. You know how I feel about oatmeal? Okay, have it if you want to, if you enjoy it and everything like that. And you don't have fruit around, but it is very wartime. It's very wartime, and it's going to be just sitting around in there, in your gut. It's not the quickest moving food and the most nourishing. Fruit is better because it is quicker moving, but it's also highly nourishing because of the fiber content, the water content, and the carbohydrate content. And you're getting that vitamin C. You're not getting vitamin C here. I think this is totally devoid of vitamin C, this meal here, or very, very minimal. And vitamin C is extremely important to human frugivore's health. So stewed berries, peanut butter, so she's got the fat and the maple syrup. It's just not a great combination to give you optimal energy because the fat is going to interrupt the actual sugar, the sweet stuff, the carbohydrate getting into your cell and fueling you.
Oatmeal with stewed berries, peanut butter, walnuts, and maple syrup.
But it's not terrible. At least she's not having like eggs and bacon, right? Eggs and pig flesh.
It was super delicious. For lunch, I had veggie curry with rice and...
Wow, good. It's great. I didn't know whether I was going to see, innocent animals or not, and their byproducts and stuff like that. But I don't know what exactly is in this one, but it does look plant-based, doesn't it? Veggie curry, rice, cilantro. Again, very cooked, but still okay. She's got fiber there. She's got carbohydrates. Not bad.
And my favorite herb, cilantro. And the curry was potatoes, broccoli, carrots, onion.
I would rather she leaves that for dinner. That would be better for her digestion, assimilation of the nutrition, and just energy-wise. Better at night.
For a snack, I had
Oh, she likes the peanut butter. So Dr. Sarah, I honestly, like I think you really have to look at this peanut butter closer and make sure it's organic, because the glyphosates and also the rodenticides that they use on these peanuts, to keep the rats off, because, rats love peanuts, then you're ingesting it. You got to be careful, right? Occasionally, I'm sure you'll be fine, but if you're having it often like she is, quite very often actually, then it could be a problem, could build in the system. Glyphosates can build in the system. Garlic, peanut butter, apple sandwich. Okay, garlic. Right, that is different.
Garlic, peanut butter, apple sandwich,
Okay.
and you have to try it.
Right, it doesn't look that satisfying to me just to have that. I don't know, I would probably want to have 10 of those, but then having that much peanut butter after 10 of them is going to be, whoa, not the best on digestion.
Dinner was a salad with chicken.
Chicken. Oh, she has the dead bird in there. That is so disappointing. Wow. Okay. So,
Chicken, sauerkraut, avocado, and a slice of salad.
all right, so she's got the wartime bread there, very crispy, very dry, very old grains. Salad, fantastic. Avocado, fantastic. 10 points. But obviously, cutting up a bird and putting it in your salad is very strange. Very strange for a frugivore to do that. And yeah, she fails on that one, unfortunately. Got to think about the animal, right? How about just let the animal do its thing, let the chicken live its life, and then you can be healthy, the chicken can be left alone, and everyone can just move on with their life without hurting others.
Sourdough bread. Dessert, I had some.
Okay, so of course she got a dessert because she's not getting enough. I mean, how much fruit was there? We need to watch this again, because how much fruit was actually in that? Not a lot at all.
Ginger tea with Lily's
ginger tea. It's a form of a stimulant still.
chocolate.
And she's having chocolate. Yeah. So this is what happens when you don't eat enough fruit.
Here's
And
everything
I'm
I
just going to mute it, and we're going to watch it again. I wanted to see how much actual fruit was in there, because that's very dead there. Yeah, so no fruit there. Stewed berries, okay. Not fresh at all. They could be years old. No fruit here again, as in sweet fruit. No sweet fruit. Okay, so half an apple, really, or a quarter of an apple, I would say. Look at that. Very small amount of apple. I mean, I've made those apple sandwiches before. I think it's not a bad idea, but you got to eat more than that. Wow, so that's a very small amount of sweet fruit, hey? So she has a fruit here, the avocado, but that's a fatty fruit. So then, yeah, you're going to be going for the decaf, the coffee, the chocolate, and yeah, I think a lot of you know how it goes by now. If you don't get enough sweet fruit, then your diet is deficient, and you're going to look for stimulants, and coffee, decaf is still a stimulant, chocolate is a stimulant, these protein balls are stimulants, so you can see there's cacao in them. So yeah, it's not a terrible diet, and she seems very sweet, but it can be improved a lot. So it just shows you that just because someone has doctor in their title doesn't mean they actually know a lot about human nutrition, because a lot of the time the meat and dairy industry has their sticky little dirty cruel fingers in the funding, right? Industry funding brought to you by meat and dairy. And unfortunately, I don't know whether she has dairy in here. There's a good chance, right? Maybe not. It could be coconut milk. But she has the dead bird in there, and we know that's not actual human frugivore food. Stop depriving yourself of actual sweet fruit. Start nourishing your body, and you will be healthier. You'll look your best. You'll start to feel your best, and life will just be so much better, right? Than being dependent on this junk food. All right, don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll see you next video.